As we rapidly head towards the party primaries, the season for defections, some of them shocking, is upon us. Normally at this stage of the game, we expect a lot of defections to either side, from either side. Does it mean that when somebody defects from one side to the other, the side they're defecting to, the side that gains a defector, is more popular on the ground? Well, that is the imagination. That is the ill-informed view of very many Kenyans. And on today's show, we want to clear the air. We want to look a little deeper into these defections and what they really mean. And of course, what impact they could have on a presidential candidate, if any. Welcome to my show. Indeed, a very warm welcome. And as usual, enjoy. So emotionally invested in our politicians and our favorite candidates, that we fail to understand and always remember that we're in politics. This is politics. And there are certain things which happen in politics. Now, one thing that is going to shock many Kenyans going forward, and many people may not believe this, but it is a fact of politics. You see, right now we have two major candidates, William Samuel Ruto and Raila Amolo Odinga. Everybody is saying it's a two-horse race. Now, we can predict very confidently, without fear and without thinking that we may be wrong. We can predict very confidently that the deputy president will harvest from the Azimio coalition. Oh yes. And the very same can be said about Team Azimio. They will harvest from Kenya Kwanza. Because it's politics. Now let me just give you a practical example, so that we all see what we're saying here. You have joined Team Azimio and you're looking for a ticket. You're looking to be the flag bearer of the coalition in your particular area. Okay? And you're sure once you're the flag bearer of Team Azimio, you will win the elections. And then somewhere, while you're in the process of organizing yourself for the nominations, you discover that actually there's no way you're going to win that nomination. Because the candidate you're up against has got connections within the coalition. There is no way they can lose the nomination. So what are you going to do? Well, it's true, you could vie as an independent. However, maybe when you look at the situation on the ground, you realize that UDA has got some following. And therefore you do your calculations. And you realize that if you went for a UDA ticket, you'd be able to gain some votes just by being in Kenya Kwanza. And your calculations show you the votes you'll gain by being a Kenya Kwanza candidate, plus your own other votes of your loyal supporters who will vote for you wherever you go. Your calculations tell you those are enough for you to win. So what are you going to do? You'll join Kenya Kwanza. It doesn't matter if you hate the deputy president with all your heart. It doesn't matter whether you don't believe in what the deputy president stands for. Your big priority is to win the seat you have your eyes on. I think now we understand a little better. Now, already we have seen some very interesting defections happening. Major candidates. Well, I'm here to tell you, expect many more of the same. Now, of course, the defection I'm talking about was from Kenya Kwanza to Team Azimio. But we should expect defections both sides. And it has nothing to do with these people feeling or thinking, by going to the other side, that particular candidate will win the presidency. No. They're not even thinking about the presidency. They're thinking about themselves and the seat they're targeting. Period. I wanted us to discuss this as early as now, because I can already foresee a situation in future where somebody will come here and make a sweeping statement. Like the deputy president is going to win the election. He is very popular. And the evidence is the latest defections. Very major political candidates have defected to Kenya Kwanza. This is clear evidence that the deputy president is very popular and he'll definitely win the elections. I can foresee somebody saying that. But now at least, those of us who have taken in this video, when somebody makes such an allegation, you will know immediately that it was predicted by yours truly. And you will know immediately that does not necessarily mean a candidate is popular, a presidential candidate. There's nothing like that. It is just a question of political survival. Desperation by a candidate to win at all costs, which is normal in politics and should be expected. Until next time, this is Kshs, Kumekucha. Kindly allow me a second to share with you a heads up. I would highly recommend that you do not miss my weekly intelligence briefings, number 74, the very latest weekly intelligence briefings. Now, I'm aware that we have not produced the weekly intelligence briefings since my personal tragedy, but I'm now fully back, and very engrossed in my work, and I've been doing a lot of digging around, collecting verified information all over the place. Now, weekly intelligence briefings number 74 reveals some very shocking secrets of the deputy president. A lot of the stuff, a lot of the content in this weekly intelligence briefings is sensitive, so I cannot say much. But I'd also like to add that you have an opportunity, which you should take full advantage of. You see, we're heading towards the general elections, barely 6 months away, and there are a lot of things. There's a lot of information, juicy details that I can never share on this public channel. It is impossible for me to share on this public channel. They'll all be in the WIB. And of course, these are bound to increase as elections draw closer. What these dirty politicians are really doing behind the scenes, etc., etc. Very important information that will help you to understand my other videos totally. Now, I have a very special offer for a very limited time. You can take a 6-month subscription, for below $10. Details on your screen right now. Rush and go for it. Now, of course, within 6 months, we'll be into September. The elections will be over. And so you'll be sure that you'll miss nothing. Okay? So I highly recommend go for it. You can see details on your screen. Just send a blank email to that email address you see, and you'll receive an automated email response giving you full payment details. The same payment details are repeated in the description area below this video. I'm really looking forward to seeing you on the other side and serving you as a WIB member.